Hey everyone, I'm about to be picked up by my reselling friends. We're going on a 2-day sourcing trip to the Oregon coast. I cannot wait to stop at every single Goodwill, thrift store, and antique mall that we come across. Usually when I go on vacation, I have to basically beg people to pull over. I'm like, whoa, wait, that sign, let me stop. And everyone's like, okay, Andi, you have 5 minutes. But this crowd, everyone wants to pull over. Everyone wants to backtrack to the store because they know there could be a treasure waiting for them. So I just know these next 2 days are going to be amazing. So I'm heading out on the road with some amazing women. Many of them you guys will recognize because you probably watch their channels or you follow them on social media. So Laura Caldwell from Left Coast Revival, she's coming. I can't believe I get to do a 2-day sourcing trip with the person who actually inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So inside my body, I am screaming, but I promise I will keep it together on this 2-day trip and not embarrass myself. And then Taylor from Portland Revibe, she's my thrifting bestie. You guys have heard me talk about her before. I basically have learned everything about reselling from her. And then Heather from Restated PDX, she is driving our van on this trip. So thank you in advance, Heather, for chauffeuring us around each day. And then Emily from Dumphy Vintage, she's actually just starting her reselling business. Okay, so I just saw him pull up outside our window. Ooh, I'm so excited to get out on the road. So the first stop is coming up next. First stop is at an antique mall, and we already are all basically, as Taylor said, who's with us, the zoomies, the thrifting zoomies. So you guys know me in a brass tray, especially the ones with the cutout. So this is 18, so I'll probably bring it home. So this fat lava vase is very cool. 15 is not bad. It's signed on the bottom. I'm in my no pottery phase, but everyone knows I seem to want to pick up pottery, so maybe it needs to end. This piece is very cool. So Taylor spotted this still life, which we like. Yeah, 20 is not. Yeah, I like it.
A good size.
I like the felt, or the not felt, velvet.
Look, 15 originally.
15, but that's not much of a markup.
See?
I think it's beautiful. You should get it.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the pile.
Tempted by these because you guys know I sell a wall basket, but usually I like to get them for like $1, so I may pass. So Taylor is thinking about this cool cabinet. It has that bamboo that I'm always talking about. Very cool. So she may change the knobs, but it is 30 with 30% off, so pretty good deal. So I have sold several card cabinets, well, several, two to three. That's a lot for me since I never find them, and Taylor just spotted this one for 44, so it's a double, and it seems to be in good shape, so I think I'll bring it home. So we're in love with this cabinet, and we're in love with all these little labels on the shelves, underwear. I mean, I'm not sure who puts their underwear on a shelf like this, but maybe back when this beautiful vintage wardrobe was in play, you did put your underwear on a shelf, but it's stunning. So the gals are trying to talk me into this because they know I have a thing for wooden boxes, and they are selling. 18 is just more than I want to spend, but I'm not sure. Thinking about it. So this vase is stunning. So it's 38, super tempted. It is made in Italy. And usually, I mean, I like Italian pottery, but the colors are not usually my colors, but this one's good. So Heather, who's driving us around, got each of us a bin and labeled our names on it so we can keep all our goodies inside. And we've already gotten furniture and all sorts of stuff. So the packing strategy starts. So next up is Goodwill, and we were all racing down the aisles because we wanted to make sure we got the stuff first. So Taylor found some very pretty glasses, ceramic glasses. I found, of course, more decorative glass. This one's cheap, so $6.99. I don't know. Do I need more? I mean, I don't think I do, but I don't know. Oh, here. Found. So Emily found me this because she knows I love a pedestal, brass, anything. So it is $3.99. So it's definitely coming home. So this cutie is going to come home. So it's definitely old. Inside, $9.99. Good, actually really good shape inside. And I think surface-wise, I can just use my steam cleaner. But it has wheels and a pleated skirt. So yeah, this is coming home. All right, she found this. Yay. She's going for it. So I really like this stool because you guys know me in a stool. So it's 32. I'm gonna bring this home. I just like the shape of the legs and also the joinery right here.
Oh my gosh, they're really heavy and it barely fits on my head.
Are they actually brass?
Yeah, it's like brass.
You look so funny. Oh, those are perfect. Cute Kakashi doll. She's 20, but I do like the fact that I say she's nude. Blonde. Maybe blonde is a better term than nude. Because she's really cute. Grab this pedestal vase too. I love the handles, are really pretty. Gotta get rid of this fruit though. Next stop is another Goodwill, and everyone is trying to race to get into the store again to see if they can beat each other to all the stuff. So, but yeah, can't wait to see what we find. So I'm in the market for some knits because I want to bring a few to the market that I'm doing. Oh, I think this, look at this. The sleeves are kind of fun. They have like a little bit of a puff. I think it's handmade because I don't see like a tag. Okay, it is $7.99. Oh, you see the marks from the hangers. I think this will come home. So I'm gonna get this awful stool. I think someone's like decoupaged it, but I think for like my booth space to like elevate stuff on top of, I think this could be good. So I'll probably have to paint it. $4.99. So that's a pretty good deal. I like all the curves.
So organic looking.
So Taylor found these beautiful, made in Italy, you said?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Handmade pottery.
So I fell in love with this picture. But I just think it might have too much wear. Usually wear doesn't scare me, but that is very prominent. I think I'll pass, but oh, I wish it was in perfect condition.
She's like, what'd you find?
Cute handmade sweater.
Ooh, is it like wool, cotton?
Yeah, it's like, I think just cotton, yarn, but I love it.
That's
I love
pretty.
the shape, and it's just, yeah, it looks very cozy.
I love that.
But our last Goodwill, and Emily spotted this because you guys know I just found this. No. And then she found a second one that's in her cart. Yeah. Like, we've never found them ever, and now we found two. It's amazing. So here is the damage to all of our suitcases, but we're already starting to fill up. Taylor got a big basket. I got that ottoman. The bins are getting full. It's been a lot of fun, but now we are tired. It's 8 o'clock at night, and we're going to the Airbnb. Day 2. Yeah, we should have redone our boxes. So we're at day 2, and very excited to see what we find.
Okay, oh, we're gonna get hit by a car.
So one of us loves the paint by numbers, and this dog one is so cute, and it's framed. I'm gonna have to show it to her. So fell in love with this candelabra. It's very ornate and it's 16. So I think I'm gonna get it. Kind of like this inlaid tray. Let's see, how much is it? 20. Oh, jeez, knock over. The little llama. He's actually kind of cute too. That's really pretty. I like the different tones. So the sample is adorable. I absolutely love it. It is so wee. This picture behind. I mean, look at the expression on those dogs. It is hysterical. So I'm kind of digging this like wall stand. It's in rough shape, so I feel like I'd have to paint it, but it's really just like a cool shelf. It's $10 with 30% off, so it'd be $7. I have to think about that one. My friend Emily's like, pick it up. It's so heavy. It is so heavy. So 17. Is he a bank? No.
I don't think so.
He's very patriotic. I like this vintage needlepoint, but it's, I think, 30 something. It is 37. Yeah, worth it because it has the really nice frame and it's signed, or I guess needlepoint signed, but yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, but it's really pretty. Here's the hold area. So this is some of Emily's stuff. She's some cute paint by numbers, and this was very pretty. This was only $12. And here's my pillows. And then I'm getting that big candelabra and those little ones. So yeah, some good finds at the stop. So Laura's getting some fun wood pieces and candles and this very cool
Got the peeps.
That is so neat. Do you have something you're gonna put on it? Oh, yay.
I have
Okay.
a planter I'm gonna use.
I love it. Very cool. So we're in the next stop and I'm talking so much and going woo because I'm a woo girl and I'm losing my voice. But you guys can see it's very like country, but there's some gems in here. I can feel it. Okay, so this enamel plate is stunning. Oh, wow. I like that. I think it's, let's see. Oh, I can't tell. I think, oh yeah, 15. Ooh, that's going to come home with me. So this is very expensive. Like 218.90s. But is that not the, I mean, look at the brass at the top. So cute.
Oh, that's so pretty. Her hair up like 1950s.
So here are some like Florentine pieces. I actually have a similar one like this at home that I got when I was traveling to Italy for my first trip. So I don't know, it's a little expensive, like this one too, so out of my range, but it has a lot of damage. But I'm always on the lookout for these. We're debating a few things. Taylor wants this beautiful blue lidded pot. I mean, well, not those beads inside. And then this little doodle, because you guys know I love anything mini. And oh, it's a little native pot. It's 20, so it's a little steep. I think 15 I would definitely take it home. I gotta think about it, but it's awfully cute. I really like this box, but I'm afraid it's like maybe too far gone. It's pretty scratched up. I don't know if you can like, yeah, I don't know if you can bring it back to life. And it's also 20, so I don't even want to take a gamble on stuff that's, you know, 20 and I'm not sure exactly how it's going to turn out. But it is really beautiful with all the inlaid wood. Okay, so we're filling up. Laura's bringing in big table. Day 3, our last day, so we're doing some antiquing on the way home, and so hard to think we're not going to be sourcing every day soon. Well, let's be real, I do source almost every day. So here's a brass egg, 15. I'm kind of tempted. It's Easter, and I just have never seen a brass egg before. It's so cute. This is really pretty. 16 carved. Been doing really well on my wood boxes. This is like more of a canister, so I'm not sure how well that would do, but 16 is a pretty good price. Oh, wicker bunnies, super cute. And then over here, I saw these. They're 25, so kind of outside what I would typically pick them up for, but I really like the colors on this one. It's really pretty. So Taylor found this amazing brass. Oh yeah. He's brass. Really, look at those teeth. He's 95, but she's gonna make an offer on it, so we'll see. But that's awesome looking. So this vase is really, really interesting. It reminds me of that like art from one of the world wars where it's like trench art, but I don't think it is. I've never seen this shape in like Indian brass before. So I really love this, of course, and I love the fact that her face is like disappearing. But it's $300. I think it was $300 when I looked. Yeah, $300. I mean, it's pretty special. I also, oh, that's me. Hi. And then I also really liked this needlepoint. I'm not crazy about the frame, but I like the pink with the yellow birds and flowers. Okay, so I'm back home in my studio space and I can't wait to show you all the amazing things that I got on my 2-day sourcing trip to the coast. So we're gonna kick things off with all the small decorative objects that I got, the stuff that I can easily hold up and show you guys, and then I'm gonna do some B-roll of some of the bigger items that I got too. So the first thing I picked up was this amazing brass tray. If you guys follow my channel, you know I sell a lot of brass, and brass trays are one of my best sellers, especially this etched version with the kind of cut out sides. This I have sold many, many times. It always sells really well. So very excited to get this listed in my Etsy shop. So one thing I forgot to mention, most of what you're seeing here is gonna be available on Etsy, but some of the bigger pieces I'm gonna be taking to an upcoming market that I'm doing. Okay, so more brass that sells well for me are brass pedestal bowls. I actually did a video recently that recaps like all of the things that sell really well on Etsy for me. Brass pedestals are on that list. I absolutely love this one when I found it. It was only, I think it was like 14 or 15 bucks. It was unmarked, but then I asked the gal, I'm like, well, how much does it cost? And she said, like $14. And I'm like, okay, yes please. So I had to bring this home. Has that old world Victorian vibe, super substantial, and I can't wait to get this listed in my Etsy shop. Okay, so taking a break from brass for a second to show you this beautiful ceramic picture. The glaze on this is absolutely stunning, and I absolutely love the handle. So my friend Taylor actually found this first, and it matches the teacups that she picked up, and I was super jealous because I was like, oh, it's so beautiful, I want it. And I have picked up some like dried flowers recently. I'm like, oh, they would look so pretty and delicate in this. So anyways, I had this like whole dream and love affair with it in my mind. And so she saw that I really liked it, and she said, you know what, I really don't need the picture. I just really want the teacups, so you can have the picture. And I was like, thank you. So anyways, this is why she's my thrifting bestie, because she's so good to me. But this was only $3.99, and I just thought it was incredible. It doesn't have any maker's marks on it on the bottom or anything, so I'm not sure where it's from. But it doesn't really matter to me because it's beautiful. And so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna sell this or not because I love it that much. And I'm sure as soon as I style it up, I'm gonna love it even more. So TBD on whether or not this is gonna be available, but I'm so happy that she let me have it and I had to bring it home. Keeping on the green train, I also got these beautiful Laura Ashley needlepoint pillows, which I was like shocked to find at the Antique Mall. These are absolutely stunning. They're $15 a piece. Laura Ashley prints are very popular right now. Needlepoint, anything is really popular right now. So this is like a unicorn find, people. I was like thrilled. So I don't think I'm gonna make these available on Etsy, although if you want them, you know, let me know. And I can maybe, you know, get them up for you. But my intention with these was actually to bring them to the market that I'm doing coming up. I want the kind of like textiles and soft objects to kind of, you know, add that warmth and character to my booth space. You know, that like hard objects just can't, you know, they just can't do. And so that's what I kind of bought these for that booth space, although I'm in the market of selling stuff. So if you want them, I would probably sell them to you in advance of that event. But anyways, when I saw these, I was so excited about them and had to bring them home. Okay, so back to more brass. So I got this beautiful candelabra. It's also extremely ornate. Apparently, ornate stuff was something I was meant to find on this trip, which I don't always find around here. We're very mid-century in the Pacific Northwest. So anytime I can find anything that feels old world, I have to get it. And this candelabra is stunning. The patina on it is perfect. I don't even need to shine it up. It was 16 bucks, which I thought was a really good deal because I could sell it for a lot more. And yeah, when I saw it, I just had to bring it home. I will definitely list this on Etsy because these types of pieces do well on Etsy. But if it doesn't sell by the time I do like the market coming up, I might bring it with me there too, because I feel like it's just one of those pieces that in a booth space would really like sing and bring people in. But anyways, all around, this was a very cool find. Another brass pedestal bowl I picked up is this beautiful teeny tiny one. I've actually never found one this height and this small before. And actually, I shouldn't say I found it. My friend Emily found it for me because she knows I sell a lot of brass pedestal bowls. She knows me very well. So this one was $4. And I thought it was a great deal for something this size. I love the fact that it's smaller because it's way more versatile in terms of styling than something like bigger, like, you know, this sucker. You gotta find a good substantial home for because it's so big and kind of just overpowering. But this is so sweet and cute. And so just on a shelf, that would look adorable, or, you know, with some candy. So anyways, this is super versatile and this will be available on Etsy. I also got a couple sets of candle holders. So I got this set. So there's 2 of these. It's just your standard like taper style candle. And then I also got this one that accommodates like a teeny tiny slim candle, which is usually about like 1/3 of a normal taper. You can get them online. They're not that hard to find. But yeah, I usually pick up both. These, the little tiny slim ones, I love. I think I collect them, so it's kind of why I picked it up. So it's $5 for the pair. And then these ones, I'm gonna add this one, which is like fits the standard taper. Here's this matching friend. Those I actually make into sets that I sell in my Etsy shop. And so I usually don't come across the short ones very often. Usually the taper candle holders that I pick up are like this tall. And when you wanna make a varied height set, you know, you need small ones like this. So anytime I find them, I definitely pick them up. And I wanna say these were like under $10 for the pair. So the last candle thing to show you, I promise, is this amazing candle snuffer that is a brass key. And I about lost my mind when I saw this because I love candle snuffers. I think snuffing out your candles with something like this is just so romantic and dramatic. I just, like, as a kid, I used to like beg my grandma to let me snuff out her candles after we were done eating dinner, when we'd had dinner at her house. And she's like, okay, you can do that. Because it just was like, boop, I don't know, just something so magical about it. So the fact that this is a brass key, super heavy, I about lost my mind because, you know, I love brass. So anyways, this will be available for sale which is so hard because I just basically declare my love for things like this. But I'm in the market of selling things right now. I gotta get it out the door. I can't keep everything. So anyway, this will be available in my Etsy shop. Something not super exciting necessarily for you guys, but it is for me because I'm always on the hunt for wooden utensils, because anytime I'm doing like a utensil holder and I'm taking photos of it, I kind of need to show the person that it is a utensil holder to scale. And so I need pieces like this to put in it, so that way people know how it would look styled in their home. So anyways, I don't come across beautiful ones like this very often. Like they have the tapered scoop and the fun round details, and it's not like water damage from, you know, the dishwasher. So anytime I find them in good shape, I always get them. So I was very excited to get this. I think it was only like $1 or maybe even 50 cents at the thrift store. And the fact that I got it at the thrift store is another thing that just like blows my mind, because usually the bad utensils go there. Not the good cute ones like this. So anyways, this is gonna be for me for styling. So before we move on to the big stuff, because that's what I have to show you next, I wanted to show you some very cute jewelry pieces I got. Now these are not particularly valuable. These were $6, but I just thought these little heart earrings were gonna be so cute. I mean, I love jewelry. I'm always thrifting jewelry, usually like brass pieces like this or stuff that's a little bit more ornate. And the other pair I got are these beautiful, more like ornate ones. They were $7. I kind of picked them up with my mom in mind, but also I'm thinking I kind of want to keep them too. So I don't know. I don't usually wear things that would warrant like ornate earrings like this, but my mom does. And so that's probably why I should give them to her. But anytime I can find cute costume jewelry really cheap, like under $10, I usually pick it up. Okay, so I found one more thing I needed to show you before we move on to the footage of the bigger stuff. And I know this is kind of big to show you, but anyways, it's a wooden stool that I fell in love with at an antique shop. I mean, look at the shape. So, so good. Patina's really good. I love the joinery on it right here. I thought it was very cool. It was, I want to say it was over 30 bucks, but I ended up talking her down to 28. So that's a ton of margin for me. Stools are something I sell all day long. Another one of my best sellers. So if you haven't watched that video, watch that video. But yeah, I was really excited to get this up in my Etsy shop, or I may take it to the market. I'm not exactly sure, because this with like a plant on it would look amazing. So anyways, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but if it's not listed and you want it, let me know and I'll get it listed for you. Okay, so now it's time to move on to the big items that I got, and I actually got a few cool things. First piece of furniture I got was this beautiful plant stand. It's 3-tier. Really solid wood in really good shape. I mean, there's just a little bit of wear, but I feel like I can probably polish some of this out. It's definitely dusty, but I really like the spindles and the fact that it's 3-tiered and narrow, which is very versatile in your home. So you use it as a plant stand or as a side table in a really narrow spot. So anyways, yeah, really excited about this find, and I'm gonna bring this to one of the markets. Next up is this vintage luggage rack. These sell really well for me in my Etsy shop. Every one that I have ever listed has sold pretty quickly. I think people are using these for their Airbnbs and their guest bedrooms, obviously for luggage. And so people really, really like them. It doesn't seem to matter what the ribbon is or the condition. As long as it holds a suitcase, people are buying them. I actually hate shipping them because even though, you know, it collapses down, oh man, it is a nightmare to build a box for this. But the margins are super, super good. So $19 to listing for well over 100, 150. You really can't beat that, even if you have to make a stupid box yourself. So anyways, really excited about this find actually, because it's going to do well. I also picked up this very cute narrow oak bookcase. I love the fact that it has these little feet for extra security, so it won't tip as easily, and then the rounded edges. And I like that it wasn't super deep because everything is like at hands, you know, within hands reach rather than having to dig behind stuff. So great for smalls. Obviously, it's filthy, it's dirty. Some of the shelves have popped off, the back is popped off, so I gotta tack it back in place and get it all cleaned up. But yeah, for my booth space, the fact that it's only like chest height, it's super narrow, I think it's gonna be a great display piece. I also purchased this beautiful wood card catalog. It's definitely old. It has the original like sticker on it saying that it's a globe card catalog, or rather index file, I should say. And it talks about the patents, which is awesome. Both of the drawers have this piece to it, which is great because sometimes these can go missing because, you know, these pieces are old. The wood grain is really lovely, and it's largely like, I mean, other than surface damage, which kind of adds that like old world patina look, It's really in really good shape. The hardware's in good shape. I definitely need to give it a clean because it is dirty and you could use a little TLC, but really excited about this find. I'm going to list this on Etsy just because I think I can get the most money for it on Etsy, although it is going to be a beast to ship because it weighs a ton. Okay, so the last furniture piece is this beautiful upholstered ottoman. You guys remember it from the footage. I fell absolutely in love with it because the fabric is really soft, almost feels like velvet, and then the pop-up pattern inside, and it's in really good shape. I mean, it definitely needs to be like vacuumed and probably spot cleaned in some places. I think the person may have had a cat. But I thought the pleat on it was so sweet in the pattern. I mean, this is coming off really beige, but in real life, it's definitely closer to the pinks and the mauves of my chair than it is like the beige tones, which is probably why I want to keep it. But this is going to be for sale at the upcoming market I'm doing. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you today. Thank you so much for watching and for following along with me as I take you on our epic sourcing trip and then show you all the amazing pieces that we found along the way. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating content between my videos here on YouTube, make sure you check me out on Instagram and TikTok. And make sure you check out all the content that my friends did on this journey too. I've linked all their videos and all of their Instagram handles below. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to catch you in my next video. Take care.